has come to our family. You remember our venerable house? Opulent and imperial, gazing proudly from its stoic perch above the moor. I lived all my years in that ancient, rumor-shadowed manor, fattened by decadence and luxury. And yet I began to tire of conventional extravagance. Singular, unsettling tales suggested the mansion itself was a gateway to some fabulous and unnameable power. With relic and ritual, I've bent every effort towards the excavation and recovery of those long-buried secrets, exhausting what remained of our family fortune on swarthy workmen and sturdy shovels. At last, in the salt-soaked crags beneath the lowest foundations, we unearthed that damnable portal antediluvian evil. Our every step unsettled the ancient earth. But we were in a realm of death and madness. In the end, I alone fled laughing and wailing through those blackened arcades of antiquity, until consciousness failed me. You remember our venerable house, opulent and imperial. It is a festering abomination. I beg you, return home, claim your birthright, and deliver our family from the ravenous, clutching shadows of the darkest dungeon.
Alright guys, welcome back for the last day of the Darkest Dungeon Early Access. Very nice intro there, Poro. What's good, Akir? Gotta do the maintenance and the patches and whatnot, you know it, beyond. Full release in a few hours, you know it, Brave. Oh man. What's the schedule for tonight's stream? Well, I'm gonna start off with some Darkest Dungeon, so we can just get through some chatting and whatnot. So, I briefly looked at the Steam achievements earlier. Let me pop up in the chat. We're gonna chill out for today. I'm gonna turn the chat off tomorrow when the full release is out. But for now, you guys can be on the stream too. Because without you guys, what am I? But,
I could not look, nor could I look away.
Let me see what we're gonna do. So I looked through the achievements, and depending on how many I get unlocked automatically just for having this playthrough, I think I might just abandon this thing, just get a couple of achievements on it, and then focus all of my efforts onto a new playthrough. Unfortunately, I'm kind of like a tad bit upset that a lot of people are cashing out on the fact that Darkest Dungeon's coming out tomorrow, and they're streaming it before the release. But, you know, can't be helped. I appreciate that a good game is getting recognized. But, you know, hype can ruin little guys like me. Oh yeah, in other news, whatchamacallit, Twitch declined my partnership application, so I'm not allowed to apply again for the next 4 weeks. So, rip on that note. But, I didn't really expect to get it. But, well. Essentially, I'm gonna be living off your donations for a little while, guys. But, that's not too important. There's always another time. It's definitely a trap, Poro. You'll get it eventually. Yeah. What's good, Destiny? Welcome back, man. Congrats on 200 followers. Thank you, Akir. I'm super pumped about that one. Ah well, hopefully in that 4-week period, we become worthy of it. It's all good, don't give up. I don't plan on it beyond. Ah, man. So I guess what we're gonna do is just do what we've been doing and just focus on this checklist. If we can finish the checklist before the game comes out, I'd be super stoked. I don't see it happening, but if we do it, hey, we did it. But if you saw yesterday, we got this sweet new coat. That's a very stylish coat. But Nomad Wagon doesn't have anything we really want. Sunring would be cool. Yeah. Let me just grab it. Cause I can. We got the money to burn. Finally in that point in time where I can actually, like, focus on getting money and never have to pick up another heirloom as long as I live. It's so exciting, a full release of the game in just a few short hours. You know it, Beyond. I can't wait. I don't know if I'm gonna be streaming all night tonight because I have an eye doctor's appointment tomorrow and I gotta be up pretty early for that, but I plan on streaming most of tomorrow night. We might even go later than usual. I hate the ads that lag. Yep. It's really rough, Destiny. Unfortunately, I can't disable them. I really wish I could, but I can't. So, yep, ads suck. If I ever do get a partnership, I plan on never playing ads. School tomorrow morning, rough stuff here. The release is in an hour, right? I'm not sure if it's coming out at midnight, to be honest. If it's coming out at midnight, we could just play a different game and then come back. But, if it is coming out at midnight, we could do that. And just play something else. Relax with some, FTL or something, maybe. Diablo for a little bit. I have school at 1 PM. Lucky guy, Destiny. I have school and an exam. Rough stuff, Beyond. Good luck in class, guys. I know you can do it. But stay hype. Because there'll be a lot of hype. We have 4 sun rings now. If we get one more sun cloak, we can have like a full set of sun cloaks and sun rings. I probably shouldn't have bought one now, but who cares? This profile's kind of done. My school will start in 45 minutes. Oh, poor Poro. Let's just go to the Cove. Or over here. I think 10 AM Eastern is the time. Alrighty, Brave. Yeah, they usually don't come out directly at midnight. They usually come out, sometime the next morning with the releases. That's how Steam does things. So, but if it does come out in an hour, I'm gonna log off. But yeah, I've decided I'm gonna restart. As much as the New Game Plus would be important, I'm just gonna use this file to get achievements when the game comes out. Like all the achievements we mess up on in our fresh playthrough. And yeah. We'll go for 100%. Sounds fun, guys? Sounds fun to me. Let's pick up this pistol, or this handkerchief, or this portrait. I want to be Dismas. Maybe, Destiny. You'll be a Dismas. Let's go to the Warrens. We don't go to the Warrens enough. Who do we want to take with us to level up? Or that Plague Doctor you got. I think Selfie, Jess, and Foster, and probably Aya deserve to come back again. Because they were my A-team. The 3 of these guys never died once. Aya died, but the first Aya was a Vestal, if you actually watch the YouTube series. Or have been following me since the beginning. Alrighty, Beyond. You're not happy being my occultist? Come on, man. So, we need to level up Smeg, we need to level up Wing, we need to level up Blood. We don't have another good marking unit, or we do, but we could take Nick. Fresh start, I want to be a jester or I'll haunt you. Oh man, 4-0, such haunting. Oh, I am, but I gotta try new jobs, you know? Fair enough, Beyond, fair enough. Destiny was pretty happy about being an occultist for me earlier, but I'm pretty sure he's gonna want to be Dismas, apparently. And we will take Blood. So we got 3 fresh meat in this run. It's gonna be pretty difficult, especially in the Warrens of all places. So I kind of want to go to the Weld, because the Weld will be easier. Because I actually like the Weld for all the food. It's very abundant. Let me check the blacksmith. Blood needs gear. So does Smeg, probably. How much can we afford to blow right now? And Nick's fine. Who else was I taking? Wing? Wing's got his stuff. Okay. So I have to waste 16k, and that's still not considering their skill levels. Oh man. Training all these guys in bulk is not gonna be easy. I guess I'll just tackle them one at a time for now. Do it the long way a little bit, but it has to be done. We never really use Crusader camping skills because they all seem pretty bad. I want to slay the end boss. Oh man, Destiny. We could just tackle the darkest dungeon on this playthrough before we do a fresh start. I think that would be fun. Just go straight into the end game, spoil it for people. Though I'm not gonna be, unless the update is in an hour, which I really doubt it. We won't be streaming until my usual time, which is around 11 or so. So hopefully you guys can wait that long without being spoiled to all hell. If you don't, you don't. Okay, I want to level up Target Whistle and Hound Rush. That I know. Smeg's going in here with Pistol Shot, Open Bane, Grape Shot Blast, and that. Okay. I never rally use Crusaders. This seems kind of bad. Yeah, Brave, I agree. Crusaders are kind of meh. Like, they're good early, but they get so fallen off. Like, they're only good in the runes, I feel. Which is kind of why I don't want to bring Wing anymore. If I'm not bringing Wing, I could take Zet or Dawn. But I think Zet doesn't have gear, yeah. Or Foster. Or I could just take Aya. I just got a lot of disease, though. Man. The game is not being nice to me. Alright, so this is what I'm gonna do. I already leveled up Smeg's junk, so we're gonna take Smeg. We're gonna take Aya. We're gonna take Jess. And we're gonna go to the ruins. Actually, no. Ah, man, I'm so torn on who to bring. So conflicting. Because I want to get rid of all of Aya's diseases, and to do that, I gotta take Jess. So those two are a given. And I want to level up Smeg. I really do. I guess I'll take Selfie and just level up Smeg, and that way we have more money next run to work on all my fresh level 5s. I think that is what I'll do. Sinful, am I still alive? Spammerino? I don't think so, man. But you're in the chat, and that's what matters. You might be alive on the fresh playthrough, though. So, let's take these guys. It'll be fun. Why not? Let's go to the blacksmith. We'll pump up Smeg's gear. And as far as the guild goes, I guess we'll worry about that junk later. Rip me. It's okay, Spammerino. There's always next time, man. No way. Crusaders are great. I don't know, man. I don't like Crusaders. Crusaders are so iffy. Alright, let's go put our junk on. For Jess, we'll probably grab the map. Because the map is awesome. Everything is awesome when you have a sweet map. And the Blasphemous Vial, of course, wherever you are. Great. And Selfie will take the Lucky Talisman. Yep. We could try our first, like, official Dark Run. That would be fun. Better yet, I want to be a bounty hunter. Oh man. Guys are so picky. Yeah, let's try a dark run. It'll be new. I have no idea how that will go. Probably poorly, if you ask me. But you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. We have another moon ring for you. Or we could take Dismas's head. It's only 4 HP loss. I think it's worth it. If they traded the extra damage versus Unholy to Eldritch or something, yeah, that would kind of make them a bit more viable. Unless the Darkest Dungeon is filled with Unholy, the Crusader is always just going to be kind of meh. And we'll take the Hellion Hairpin. Aya doesn't have much dodge, which is kind of bad, but hopefully the damage makes up for it and we can camp, get rid of everything else. So, everybody's stuff looks pretty good to me. Let's provide for the Warrens. Take all of the food, because we don't have torches this run. Plenty of medicinal herbs and bandages and anti-venom. Never mind. And a couple of holy water and a key. Alright, not too much. Hey Sin, I got a question for you. Can you tell the difference between 40 and 60 FPS in games? A little bit. One way to check very easily is to look up at the sky and do like really sharp movements. If you see tearing or stuttering, then you're probably on a lower setting. Even if it's unholy, it's rank 3 or 4. Yeah, what iffy about them? They have everything: high health, high damage, a cleave, a stun, a versatile heal, versatile stress relief, a movement ability. Like, don't get me wrong, the Crusader's kit is very useful. Spammerino. It's just that they're not flashy, I guess, and their camping skills are god-awful. They have the worst camping skills ever. Like, the only thing that's good about their camping skills is all the stress damage. But let's head in here. We're probably gonna have a bad time.
They breed quickly down there in
Let's
the
turn the
dark.
lights off.
But perhaps we can slay them even faster.
And we'll go this way. It has to be rank 1 and 2 and unholy dangerous. Yeah. Like, okay, the Crusaders are great when there's unholy, but yeah, the camping skills are so bad.
Machinations spring to life with a singular purpose.
And in the late game, the camping is kind of where the bulk of all your good stuff comes from. Oh, damn, that's a lot of stress. Probably shouldn't have done it on you. Okay, first encounter. You got a surprise. Good stuff. We're gonna open your veins. You're dead if you bleed. You didn't bleed. Thanks for not doing that. Alright, we're gonna throw a dagger into you.
Their
You were dead.
formation is broken. Maintain the
Jess is
offensive.
going to kill you then. I can try to kill with Iron Swan. It has to crit for the kill. There is a chance, but we can get the guaranteed kill here.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
And it's just a mark. Mark is not bad. Okay, okay. Drums of Doom is bad. Crusader is probably the most average hero in the game. Nothing that immediately makes me say that's easy, pick this move. Their introduction. Yeah, it's a very good starting hero. I think the, thanks Worm for not bleeding. Yep. That's how it is.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy
Okay.
them all.
We don't need any more heirlooms. Super happy about that one. But yeah, the Crusader's very solid. It's just that there's nothing in him that makes him like you want to play with him. They're very versatile. I think the Crusader is kind of like Jack of all trades, master of none. Is probably the best way I can put it. He does a little bit of everything. He does what you want him to do, but nothing more, nothing less. Except for his camping skills. Camping skills are god-awful. I feel like Crusader can get a camping skill buff. I agree. Go for the stun here. Thank you, Jess. You're gonna go before Aya, because Aya is lethargic at the moment. But this should be the end of your life. If it crit. It didn't crit. Flashing dagger here. Good stuff.
Monster's size has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination.
Let's do this, because you're gonna go before him. Aya's probably not. Little pistol shot here. That's so weak. Whatever. No problem, Poro. Take care, man. Have fun in school. I'll miss you, buddy. If it bleeds. I admit the first Crusader you get having the best moves is a piece of crap. Yeah, and the Klepto. That's very true, Brave. The first Crusader is just awful. Let's do a little bit of patchwork. Ball and chain onto Selfie. Good thing I healed her for 3. And now you're dead. There's the crit when we need it.
Give them no quarter.
150 gold. This is a dark run, guys. Come on.
Victory,
Step your
but
game
a
up.
victory nonetheless.
Ugh. Curios have not been nice. Vampiric spirits. That's pretty bad. At least it's not like stun resistance or anything. But some of the debuffs are crazy. Okay, I'm gonna do this bit of combat and then I'm gonna camp. Why? Okay, got some brigands. Standard old brigands. No kill there. Let's open your veins. Nope. Blanket fire. Good dodge. Blanket fire. Some dodges. We'll toss a blinding gas out here. Good, good. Shank.
Ringing ears, blurred visions. The end
Stop.
approaches.
Okay, good dodge. Dude, that was brutal. You need to die.
Surges as the enemy crumbles.
Okay, you're gonna get picked to the face. Okay, that guy's a threat. I'm gonna pop a bandage here. We're gonna kill you off. I'm gonna battlefield medication. Don't attack first. Ugh. Ugh. That's a pretty good warning, to be honest. Destiny. Oh man. Crusader, blinding gas, plague bomb. Stop going first! Death's door already?
Teetering on the brink.
Holy crap.
Facing the abyss.
Dude, it's not fun being Smeg right now. Well, I wanted to do that room before camping. Now I kinda wanna go back and camp. Freaking A.
Ghoulish horrors.
We're so close to the room,
Into
too.
the mud.
Alright, I kinda think I should risk it. It's probably an awful idea. Don't do this at home, guys. Dodge is low. Dodge is low. I'm gonna eat that on you. What an easy game. Yep. Brigands are like the worst enemies. And this guy. This guy's a jerk too. We need some big crits. No such thing. Drums of Doom. Uh-oh. This isn't ending well. Blinding gas. Nice. Trot retreat, please. Just don't mess with me right now. Thank you. I can toss another blinding gas out. What's good, Amrun? Welcome to the chat, man. Nice crit.
Pummeling.
It's something. Let's try the blinding gas on you. Please stun. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. Why would Chapstick say that? To warn you. Sin, how do you always hit the stun every time I use certain moves? I get wrecked. So right now our stun resist, where is it? Blinding Gas's stun chance is 119, but then also, yeah, the trinket gives me 40% stun chance. So it's really high. Damn. Vomit. Okay. Exactly, Ciliette. Also, it's for, like, medical reasons. Like, if it's not fixed by that point in time, you have a serious problem. Okay, we just need to do a little bit more damage onto you. A little bit more. One more hit. Pistol shot, please. Oh my god, are you kidding me? He has 1 HP? Please don't go first. Please don't go first. Thank you. Ah, just can't reach. Just can't reach. %. There's 0 chance of me stunning. Dude. I'm pretty bummed. Drums of Doom. And a crit.
The tide turns.
It usually means you're dehydrated. Pig Spear. Lovely. Well, you're dead.
From becoming
but so is my team.
Injury and
I don't even know what to say right now, guys.
For heroism.
Big Spear hype.
Cowardice.
Vomit onto Smeg. He's alive.
Mortality clarified in a single strike.
Well, now your resolve's tested. And you're a masochist. So now camping's gonna kill you. Cause, you know, just my luck, right? We're gonna blinding gas, I guess. Dude, this run. This run. What are you doing? Resolve tested. I is also masochistic.
Those who covet injury.
Pistol shot. Oh my god. Okay, you're finally dead. Piece of garbage. Dude, he lived with 1 HP. I'm very distraught.
Success so clearly in being.
I'll take 200
or is
gold.
it merely a trick of the light?
Let's pop this on you. Zoophobia Corp removed. So camping's probably gonna kill me. I should probably just leave. As sad as that is. Like, there's not much for me here, guys. I don't want to lose these units just yet. Yeah. We're gonna be so damn broke when we go to town.
Wounds to be tended. Lessons to be learned.
I can't camp Beyond. 2 of my characters were masochistic. If I camp, they'd just kill themselves. No testes. Damn, Destiny, you're a savage tonight. What's good, Tao? What's up, man? Welcome back. Weak. The camping would kill me because those 2 characters were masochistic. What happens is, if your characters have an affliction, there's a chance that they'll hurt themselves instead of healing themselves. Ready for that release at 1 PM Eastern Time? You know it, Tao. Alright, we're gonna sell some trinkets. So, we're going to get rid of one of these, as well as one of these. This thing I'm never gonna use. Don't need 2 of these. Don't need 2 of those. Definitely don't need 2 of those. Probably don't need 4 sun rings, but I'm gonna do it. because maybe it'll come up. I don't need 3 of these. Actually, I don't even need 2 of those. I only have 1 Vestal. 10 hours until release hype. You know what, Omen? What else do I not want? Camouflage cloak. Sure. Sun cloak's probably better than camouflage cloak anyway. And yeah. Okay, money-wise, we're back in order. We're gonna go to the sanitarium real quick. Toss you in here and get rid of all this crap. All the hype tonight for the release, you know it. There's a lot of people streaming right now. Darkest Dungeon. I saw Lethal Frags doing this thing. Pleasures of flesh for you guys. Who else do I take? Smeg. Smeg, you poor guy. 1 PM is the release for West Coast. In the West Coast, we should get it 3 hours earlier. Well, if it comes out at 1 PM Eastern, it'll come out at 10 AM for us, PST. Yeah. Exactly, Omen. We'd get it 3 hours early. Well, we'd get it all at the same time, but we would get it earlier in the day. Is the better way to put it. Alright, so we got our ass kicked there. A strange request, but could I share my save game? There's probably plenty of games that have everything already, so I don't really feel the need to share it. Plus, this is kind of one of those games where I feel it's better to experience it. I know a lot of people just get into a save game just so they have like a good baseline, the town's already upgraded, but I think part of the fun of this game is the struggle to keep it more difficult. So although I'm not really upset with the request at all, Ciliate, I don't think I could fulfill it just because of the type of guy I am. It's funny, since they said they were fully releasing the game, everyone started streaming it. Yeah, pretty much beyond. There's a lot of people in the streaming section for this game that don't even play this game. Like, the top 3 streams right now are all fresh playthroughs, because they've never played before. Sad boys. Let's go level up in a medium run then. Medium veteran. We'll take the Crusader boys and Malor and beyond. I'm just like weighing my options because I want to get people to 6. Could be the case, Umun. Struggle is definitely too real. Yeah, that sounds about right. Plenty of new, fresh people streaming it. Yeah. I agree, Destiny. I'd probably do the same thing. This game doesn't kick my ass enough. I needed to do more of that. I want to get all the ancestral stuff. Let's just do something different. So wait. I'm going to spend my money again, because that's obviously a great idea and it's working for us perfectly. We're gonna see what Wing has in terms of skills. Okay, Wing's skills are already leveled up, which is big, because I want to get him to 6. So we're gonna go on a hard mission over here. We'll take Wing, because Wing does bonus damage on Unholy. I had a few level 5s half a year ago, but stopped playing it since the content wasn't coming out fast enough. I regret deleting my save so much, but I totally understand. That's very fair, Silhouette. I totally sympathize with you there. But, yeah, I hope you don't mind the fact that I don't want to release my save. Especially since I'm starting afresh. But I'm sure if you look for it, there's probably one that has everything and even more stuff than what I have. So let's take you guys off. We'll go here. We'll plop Wing in here. We'll pop Foster, because Foster's an unkillable boss. Dark runs need to be hard too. They need to basically always surprise because the torch is out and described as pitch black, so no visibility. Yeah, but as you just saw, that dark run freaking wrecked me, Destiny. So sometimes they do their job, but not always. So we'll take these guys, we'll take Blood, and we'll take Michelle. That way we have 2 fresh units. Blood doesn't have gear, but he doesn't really attack. So I'm just gonna get him armor. The Gendarme's Pride. Gendarme. How often do you get wrecked in a dark run? Well, you tell me, Destiny. You've been around a long time. Not often enough, that's for sure. You can run noobs in a dark run and go through it easy. That's true. Well, the thing is, it only gets easier the more trinkets you have. Sometimes you get messed up by luck, but yeah. Let's equip stuff. Enough stalling. Put on the tough ring and the overture box. Could also bring the ancestral coat and the overture box and just like never get hit. That's be kind of fun. Actually, no, tough ring and coat seems more better. We lose out on the HP, but we also don't get the negative accuracy mod. For this guy, we're gonna toss on a moon ring because we're gonna do a dark run. Because why not? I really shouldn't, but I'm doing it. Is pretty much what I'm going with. And we will toss on a moon cloak. And for you, we're gonna give you the map. Lovely, lovely map. And probably the overture box then, if Foster doesn't have it. And then for Novkin, standard stuff. Just want to check everybody's speed. You're lethargic, that's why you're so slow. By the way, Sen, you should make the thumbnail of your stream all your legendary items. Unfortunately, I don't know if I can change my thumbnail for the stream, because the stream always changes depending on when you view it. So if I stay here for 5 minutes, then all the people will probably show up. But at the same time, I'm not going to stall you guys out and just sit here for forever. You know what I mean? I could, like, put the fact that we're on week 128 earlier in the stream as well. But, yeah, you know what? Let's edit the title. Maybe then all the people looking for late game stuff will show up. So let me move this over. I hope you're happy, Destiny. I'm scumming my way. Week 128 update. The title. There we go. Like Dankest Dungeon, week 128. Yep, this time I put week 128 and then Dankest Dungeon, and then tomorrow's the day, guys. All I see are Destiny's comments. Hey, Selfie, welcome back. Happy to see you. This seems to be the only stream showing actual late game run. Very interested to see other people approaching Champions Dungeons. I'll do my best, Asmodeus. Dankest Dungeon, beloved. Yeah, I've been playing for quite some time, Asmodeus. Hopefully you stick around, man. So let's toss on. Yep, it worked like a charm, Destiny. I'm gonna grab the Wraithful Bandana. Whoops, that's not the Wraithful Bandana. That is. And we'll grab the good old eye patch. And we'll provide. So we're going to the ruins. We're gonna bring some food. Solid amount of food. Bring shovels, because shovels are not fun. We'll bring these for the Iron Maidens that might show up. We'll bring bandages, just because there's a lot of enemies with bleed. A couple holy water, because confessionals. And then keys, because loot. And I guess I could bring an anti-venom or two, just in case we fight a shambler or something silly. In which case I might as well just max out on food. And that looks pretty good to me, guys. Maybe 2 more for debuff purposes. Same with you. And we'll embark. Beyond became a fresh mod.
The fiends must be driven back. And what
So
better
we're going
place
on
to
a dark
begin
run,
than the seat
even though we
of
only
our
have 1
noble
unit with dark
line.
run stuff. What enemies in the ruins have bleed? Long runs, not like this. Let me think. Honestly, you run into a lot of occultists. I guess you would run into brigands, but brigands are everywhere. So that's kind of a cop-out. Oh man. Fight coming my way. We're going to corpse clear. Damn. I tried. Web. No stun, please. Damn. Spit. Hot fire. And we're going to rampart you. Just kidding. We're going to smite you. Thank you.
Surges as the
Much
enemy
better.
crumbles.
And Nuvkin's gonna drink an anti-venom, and he's going to, or Michelle's gonna heal up our Crusader. And we're gonna Hound's Harry for a double.
Continue the onslaught.
Yeah,
Destroy
my main run
them
is at week
all.
116. Keen to see other approaches for the main dungeons tomorrow. Sounds good, Asmodeus. I can't wait to see it either. If you had an abomination instead of a man-at-arms, this would be the dirtiest comm possible. Maybe, Omun. Yeah, I gave Beyond a mod spot because he's been with us for quite a while. And also because I wanted to hand out some mod slots for people who, on behalf of getting 200 follows. Man, that was really arbitrary. That was really hard to come up with. I'm totally out of it. Okay, let's mark you. Because you're a slightly bigger threat. Coral onto Michelle. Damn, that hurts. Spear thrust onto Blood. Arya box not working. Moving them around is bad. That's also bad. That was a pretty sick combo you got there, guys. Let's bolster here. Sadly, a bomb don't play nice with Crusaders. Definitely Asmo. It's very unfortunate. Good Holy Lance there.
Maintain the offensive.
We can still try for the kill. Didn't work. We were missing that 20% damage for not being in slot 4. And a crit. Damage is coming out crazy. In spades. Let's get the kill here.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
We're gonna try for the stun on you. Good. We're going to stun you. Nice. And we could move back 1 or just toss a snipe out on the off chance that it crit. We are in the darkness, so crit chance is at an all-time high.
As the
Pick up a
fiend
kill with the
falls,
dog there.
a faint hope blossoms.
And let's smite this dude down to little bits. And we'll 1 and 4. Oh man, corpse clear, too good. Crush for the kill? Nah. Pushing my luck there. Axe blade onto wing. Take a little bit more damage. And that's done with. Okay. We're going to
trifling
drop
victory,
these. We're gonna put a key
But
in
a
this
victory
sarcophagus.
nonetheless.
Sweet. Yep. I would mod Destiny, but not everyone in the chat needs to be a
spark
mod
without
to be
kindling
appreciated.
It's a goal without hope.
Also, considering how often Destiny likes to talk in the chat, it'd really look weird if my mod was the most talkative person. You know what I mean? Let's restring our crossbow. And then we will give everybody dodge. We're gonna buff the hell out of you. Good. And I think I'm gonna go for the speed here instead of buffing up Foster, because Foster's already got minus damage from the tough ring. And speed is kind of what's killing us here. And we'll rest. I'm sorry, I'm not a good lurker. No problem, Destiny. I'm just messing with you, man. You know how much I appreciate your talkativeness. Hey, a gargoyle. A little bit awkward. We can rampart up, though. So, I think what we'll do is target whistle you. Exactly, don't be sorry. It's Holy Lance you. Good kill from wing. What a boss. I'm gonna stun. See, if I stun here, the mark is gonna be useless. So I'm just gonna bolster and hope that we dodge whatever's coming our way. Bump of the Knight onto blood. Just as planned. Bump of the Knight onto blood. Yep. Bolster was the right move. You are dead.
Precision
56
and
crit.
power.
And we will mark you for the minus protection. Now we can stun. Good stuff. And we'll bandage you. Exactly. It's always nice to hear what everyone has to say.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
I honestly don't mind all the lurkers, but it's everyone who chats that makes me happy. So let's move you back here so you can get back into the Holy Lance position. And let's turn the lights off.
The darkness holds much worse.
And
than
we'll
mere
eat the
trickery
spare food.
and
It's a
boogeymen.
bit risky, but I like it. And no scouting, so this way we go. Brigands, my mortal enemy. We're going to mark you. We still have the speed buff. We're gonna bolster again. Maybe a little bit Destiny. You and Beyond have similar personalities as well. But I think everyone in chat is pretty friendly and nice to each other. Even when they're trolling. Another 56 crit there.
Pummeling.
And we're going to kill you. Just kidding. Now we're gonna kill you. Thank you very much. Point blank shot right here is going to be awful. But we can try for the stun. Very small chance. No good. Heal up a little bit. These no healer dark runs are always hit and miss. Sometimes you get good rolls, sometimes you don't. Target whistle. Except for that liar Hootis. Just because Hootis is a false prophet doesn't make him a liar necessarily. Let's try for the stun again. Still nothing. I'm gonna bolster again. Get that dodge up. And we'll snipe.
The
456.
ground quakes.
Should have hit him. Rain of whips. Especially since we didn't dodge there. Hindsight's 2020. I'm gonna just target whistle again. Someone else can get the kill. We have enough speed to the where we're gonna go again anyway. Yeah, maybe spam. And we'll bandage you up with some more. And there's the kill.
A victory. Perhaps a
Alright,
turning
alright.
point.
Not looking the best for Wing, but I believe in him. He can get through this. Let's move you back up so you have a Holy Lance from the beginning. And we're gonna go here. We're gonna toss medicinal herb in this maiden. We're gonna get 2 food, which we're gonna eat it right away. We're gonna take this ruby over the common one, and we're gonna keep pushing. And we still have +2 speed from the camp. I'm surprised the map isn't working for us. We're not getting any scouting. Ooh, this is awkward. Okay, we're gonna target Whistle you. Por favor. Tempting Goblet onto Foster. Is Wing named after Blackwing? If so, that guy has way too many people named after him. Wing is named after a friend of mine named Ace Wing. Originally, all my characters were named after just names I could come up with, and also friends of mine, personally. So, yeah, Wing was named after someone else, and then Blackwing showed up into my chat and got his own character.
Unbalanced.
That hurt. Stop it! Stop it!
And now,
I need him to reach level 6.
hold fast or expire.
Okay, we're gonna kill you. Thank you. Something went our way. We're gonna try this bolster thing again. I should have probably done Defender, but
Survival is a
I really should have done
dangerous
Defender.
proposition in this sprawling tomb.
Well, that's the first death in like a week, 2 weeks. I want to say a week. It's blind fire again. Rip IRL friends, yeah. Dude, that's rough. Let's Rampart here. Yeah, that's no bueno at all. Beyond changed his name color. Feels bad, man. Sometimes it's just Darkest Dungeon. What can you do? Let's just Hound Rush. And we'll go for the stun again. Maybe someone can stun in this game. Thank you. Well, we have 2 more Crusaders. There, now we can tell the difference. Oh man. The funny thing was, Wing was actually Renault, the first Crusader you ever get in the game.
Well struck.
Like, I kept him alive for that long. But, yeah. I'd like my Moonring and Mooncloak back, please.
Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Okay, well, I was gonna... unfortunately, this is now useless, so we're gonna swap it for the Moonring. Press F to pay respects. Oh, man. Let's use this suit of armor. We can't do anything on it. Scouting. I really shouldn't, but I'm gonna keep going for a few more rooms. Because I'm crazy. And we're going to snipe you. Didn't kill. Tempting Goblet onto Blood. Tempting Goblet saw some blood. There's some more Tempting Goblets. Incoming Shambler. Yeah, I should probably leave. Oh, that dodge. Graveyard Slash onto Blood. Let's just crush someone or stun someone. Thank you. Bump in the night. Ow. Send in the Hound for the kill. Okay, he's back. I'm gonna stun you this time. Just kidding. Graveyard Slash onto Michelle, who did not take it like a champ. You're dead.
Impressive.
Please don't lose 2 people, my heart can't take it. We haven't lost people in a long time, so losing 2 people in 1 run would be quite spectacular. And let's try stunning you this time. Crit, yep. And snipe. Damn. Oh well. That's a lot of money. It doesn't cheer me up too much though. Unfortunately. Let's drop that. Let's drop the dog treat, because we're probably gonna leave after whatever this curio is. We dropped the damn keys. Oh well. Picked up 1,000 gold regardless. Scouting. Lily lost treasure for this month in its hell orbs with chance for more hell orbs. Holy crap, Selfie. I didn't save any keys. You just earn as many keys as you can, Selfie. Let's pop this.
A moment of respite. A chance to steal oneself.
Wing let us down, guys. What can you do? Let's just reduce all the stress on Foster, because Foster is the hero that we deserve, but not the hero we need right now. And we'll rest. And hopefully we don't get ambushed.
The match is
Good, good.
A blazing star is born.
Oh, let him. Dude,
Regroup.
the start of the
Reassemble.
stream is not going well.
Evil is timeless, after all.
Made a lot of money for such a short time in there. Blood is calm. How is being calm a negative quirk? Explain that to me, Red Hook. I don't get it.
I remember days when the sun shone and laughter could be heard from the tavern.
So let's go check out the graveyard, because I've never seen a level 5 tombstone. There it is. The last person who died was Malor, and they died a long time ago. Like, I don't even remember. Do we finally need a new satyr? Yep. Rip Wing. I was trying to make you impress people, and this is what you do, get someone killed. I'm sorry, Destiny, I'm sorry. I don't want to bring a Vestal, because that would be so easy. Why would I make the game easy? Alright. Let's not worry about the fact that I spent maybe like 50k on Wing, leveling up all his skills to max and his armor to max, and instead just worry about going somewhere else. Who's gonna replace him? We have Jay and we have Synaptic whenever they get up there, because this game means you're at the point of acceptance that you'll die in this game and there's nothing you can do. That's why it's a negative. Okay, fair enough. That explains a lot, considering I'm usually pretty calm. Yeah. Seems legit. So the ruins were not nice to me. So I kind of want to go back and like kick its ass for being no bueno. I did max out Smeg's gear. Let's try bringing Smeg again. I'll take Foster again. We can take Artemi if I want to be a jerk. Take Selfie. I didn't heal Aya because Aya was in the sanitarium. We'll get through a dark run one day, guys. Who's a good 4th slot? Unfortunately, we don't really have a good 4th slot. There is one thing I want to try. Something crazy. Something no one's thought of. Probably not true, but I'm doing it anyway. I'm gonna drop Zet in here, because I'm pretty sure... Yes, he does already have Bolster close to max and Defender close to max. And then we'll go over here. This group, Occultist, PD, HM, Hellion, might be the strongest team component of the game. What is PD? Plague Doctor. Okay. Cultist, Plague Doctor, Hellion, and Houndmaster. That sounds like a pretty good team, Spammerino. I want to try a Damage Occultist next time in the new playthrough. Let's go to the Blacksmith. Drop Zet in. We can throw away a lot of money, which would be fun. gives us a lot more HP and 5 more dodge. So I think it's worth it. Go to the guild. And we will level up Bolster to 1 more. Or Defender. So I'll up Bolster. I'm gonna try something silly. I don't promise this will work. At all. Are you gonna try to stream at 10 AM, Sim? I want to know if you be giving me the primetime dank dunge. No comments. So we're gonna go to Zet. We're gonna give him the slot 4 thing. Can't deal with every threat, kill backline on turn 2 while they're stunned at turn 1. Lots of heals. Him, Houndmaster stun is OP. True. Blackjack is very useful. I just don't use it. We're gonna drop the map on you, as well as probably the Overture box, because you're not gonna be attacking anyway. It's either the Overture box or the Tough Ring, or the slot 4 trinket, wherever it went. Where did it went? There it is. Plus 10 perception and plus 5 dodge. Nah. 2 man-at-arm bolster, maybe. I'm gonna try for a damage one. We're gonna do something unique, to me at least. So we're gonna pop the Overture box on you. Selfie is going to get a moon ring and the dodge thing. Good. Smeg, he's gonna do his best with the moon ring again. No Dismas's head this time. As well as a moon cloak. Yes. Damage man at arms, is this even possible? I'm doing my best, Destiny, to try it. Because I am a crazy dude. Get that dungeon. I'll do my best to cure. Actually, let's take this off of you. And give it to Foster. Foster's been the support every single run. I think he deserves a chance to be the damage dealer we want him to be. What do you say, men? And women in the chat. I kind of want to bring the coat on you, because the coat just would look so good on a highwayman. It's really bad logic, but don't mind that at all. Pay it no mind. Berserk Charm for the speed. And Foster will give you the moon ring for that sick damage. Foster is a beast, as is stated in Rule 5. Agreed. Definitely agreed. We're going to take off Defender. We're going to put Retribution back on. We're going to leave Bolster just in case we need to bolster. Because this is going to be really interesting, and I have no idea how the hell this is going to work. But considering we're about to start a new playthrough anyway, messing around now seems like a good idea. I totally just took off all my trinkets. Don't mind me. Moon ring, and maybe even the legendary bracer, or Dismas's head. Dismas's head seems a bit overkill. Yeah, let's try those two. Smeg is gonna grab a moon cloak. And the jacket, he's gonna be a dodger. Actually, no, moon cloak. Give him a berserk charm. Selfie is going in with this, and Zet. You're gonna have fun, buddy. Overture box and the map. And now we just hope that things go our way. Because you guys are about to see something silly if it works, and if it doesn't work, then, oh well. We tried. Because Crush has like a decent amount of damage, despite Man-at-Arms being fairly weak. The alternative is I can make both of them really tanky, and then just like really have a heyday. Red Hook is scared of Foster, I agree. If it doesn't work, we become broke. Yeah, pretty much, Selfie. Pretty much. But that's part of the fun. Why not take risks? Do you really want damage Man-at-Arms to have -2 accuracy? This was our support Man-at-Arms. Foster's our damage Man-at-Arms. Alternatively, I'm trying to decide which one I want more. Moonring. Oh, man. Yes, never mind. Just changed. You know, Destiny. Zero speed. Yep. Alright, we'll try it. We will try it. I have no faith in this build. But that's why we do it. And we'll go to the ruins. Or the Warrens. What's good, Boobas? Welcome back, man. Glad to see you again. Let's go over here. I am like speechless, because this is going to be one hell of a run, one way or another. Especially considering it's going to be a dark run of all things. And anti-venom. And bandages. No keys. We might find keys laying around. 2 more food, just because. And we'll embark. Let's go. What's up? Damage Man-at-Arms is what's up, Boobas.
To prosecute our war against the swine, we must first scout their squalid homes.
Alright. We need that scouting chance coming up. Well, there goes a shovel. Immediately.
Such blockages are unsurprising. These tunnels predate even the earliest settlers.
Scouting, please. There we go. I'm gonna go up here for the combat. Foster's curious. Sacks, how do they work? I do not understand. But here's the true test, guys. Here's where it begins. Stress onto Foster. Exactly, spam. That's what I was thinking. Okay. Let's throw a dagger into you as well. Vomit onto Foster again. Foster's super stressed already. Pretty good start. And they're going for Foster again. Cool. And Crush for the kill.
Give them no quarter.
Ball and chain onto Selfie. Dodged it like a boss. And let's bolster here. I forgot to put on Defender onto Zet. I'll do that after this. If we live. I'm only saying that half jokingly. Okay. Throw a dagger. Team's not doing much damage. Foster's getting really stressed. Pretty good combination. Pretty good combination. Okay, now it's getting a bit silly. Alright, well, testing already. And he's paranoid. So, immediately my plan has failed.
The shadows whisper of conspiracy.
Yeah, too bad there's no thing like Trick Room. So, I've already lost the run. But we're gonna keep going. So essentially what I was going to do was take Foster and buff him up with his own camping skills, but then this happened, and everyone decided to throw stress moves immediately at one target, and now we're doomed. Welcome to Darkest Dungeon. What can you do sometimes? Foster has failed us, we have been crushed, yep. Foster, Foster, Foster. Stress onto Smeg. Now you decide to stress someone else out. Thanks a lot, guys. Cut him open. Throw a dagger. Selfie's not doing much damage either, for some reason.
Their formation is broken.
Like, Crush's damage modifier is so good that I think it's a fairly viable option, but we're just getting really unlucky. Yeah, Kier, I should have. Man, oh man. There's the crit. Much too late. Okay, we're gonna go to this dining table, pop this down, get 10 more food. Foster's gonna eat said food, reluctantly. And I'm going to be very, very sad, because for some reason, this happened in one encounter. Get him, Selfie. Yep. Scouting again. So yeah, if I camp now, Foster's is gonna take a bunch of stress, because my luck is awful tonight. I think Red Hook sensed my desire to destroy enemies.
Huddled together, furtive and vulnerable. Rats in a maze.
This is Darkest Dungeon, you know, Boobaz. I'm sorry to hear about that though, man. Alright, so let's give everybody dodge. And let's try to do this. It's not gonna work. Oh, it worked. Holy crap. Okay. That worked. I'm super, super shocked. And we can clean guns here. Okay. There's still hope. I wish I feasted. Swap the man-at-arm trinkets and slot. I could do that spam, but I'm not. Because I'm crazy. Clear. So the paranoid guy just bolsters. Yeah, I could have done that, but I'm not going to. For some reason. I believe in Foster, though.
Darkness closes
as long as he doesn't get a heart attack.
Haunting the hearts of men.
We just need a couple crits to lower his stress down. Spiders are good. Target practice. Let's throw a dagger into you. And not kill. And then we'll crush you.
Continue the onslaught.
In before heart attack. Oh, how disappointing would that be? Grape shot for a kill. Web onto Smeg. Little bit of stress. No bolster for Foster. And we'll kill you now. Okay. It's still doable.
So clearly in view.
Doesn't look like it's doable, but yeah. Spiders. We surprised the spiders. I'm pretty stoked. Not so stoked about that one. Pretty happy about that one. Bolster up. Foster just needs big crits. And not to do that. Hey, that's a start. As long as it's just spiders, it'll be fine. It's never just spiders. Bite.
Grievous injury. Palpable fear.
Man. I feel like this plan would have worked if I didn't get all that stress immediately at the beginning of this dungeon. It's very unlucky. but what can you do? Sometimes RNG doesn't want you to have fun.
These nightmarish creatures can
Let's
be
drop the
felt.
torch for
They
the
can be
citrine for
beaten.
now. Selfie's gonna eat some food because we have plenty of freaking food. Unlocked box. Rips Sin's money. Yep. Scouting. The only thing that would be more funny is if we ran into a shambler. Okay. Swine time. Okay. Slice you.
Impressive.
Good stuff. Drums of Doom. Really bad, especially with 2 crits.
Unbalanced.
Holy crits. Dude. What is this? Let's flashing. Nope. I'm gonna go for you. Do I smell Shambler Prophecies? Hudis isn't here for Shambler Prophecies. Let's just toss a crush out. Yeah. Not a good night. There's the dodge. I was starting to wonder what dodges look like. All the stress. And Foster doesn't want to be bolstered. Okay, let's pistol shot one of you. And then I'll kill you. There's the crit. Okay, let's bolster again. This time it actually worked on Foster. Foster's gonna just attack. But it worked out. That's the guy I would have gone for. Good dodge there. And then you're gonna stress. We're gonna open your vein. I'm gonna throw a dagger. Okay. I'm gonna bolster. I'm gonna crush. Paranoid. And stunned. And open vein. Damn, Foster's a beast, even if he's paranoid. That's why I said, if this went slightly differently, I think we would have been perfectly fine. I think this would have been a viable strategy. Because we also get a big stat down when someone's afflicted. At least he can't stress you out when he's stunned. Fair enough, Selfie. Throw a dagger into you. Continue to bolster Zet. There's the strat. Ooh, okay. Interesting. Good choice. So close to dying. Such dodge. 89 dodge chance.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Okay. Let's move you back up. If one of my party members gets lucky enough to be virtuous, how cool would that be? Let's go up. Selfie can disarm this trap. Such dodge, many wow. Yep, there's a hunger. Someone has a tapeworm in this party. Or stress eater, something along those lines. Man, that's just really unlucky. What can I say though? Just what makes this game fun. I want to camp really badly to stress relief, but I don't know for sure if Foster will buff again. Keep entering the empty rooms, yeah. Just to get the progress. We must leave this dungeon alive. I think I'm gonna try it. It's risky. Yeah, that time he took damage.
Continuous firelight.
Foster, you're breaking my balls here, man. Alright, let's give everybody dodge. We're gonna rely on someone else to do the damage. Improve scouting chance. Should be fine, maybe. All companions dodge increase. Please work. Nope. Alright, that goes through respite.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Let's turn the light on for now, just so we can walk down this hallway. That's a lot of buffs.
The darkness holds much worse than mere trick.
Okay, we need to kill him.
Boogeymen.
Good crit
Precision
from
and
Selfie.
power.
He's gonna go though. Yep. Drums of debilitation. At least it's just a mark. Marks are fine. The extra stress is not as fine. Let's grape shot for the kill. Foster's come back from much worse. We're gonna bolster. We're just gonna double bolster from now on. We can pray. Good dodge. Oh boy. Okay, open your vein. Not so open. Good crit from Selfie. Didn't even buff Selfie and she's putting in so much work. Now we can bolster. Now we're at 3 stacks of bolster. We'll not go any higher than this, so now we can actually start trying to do damage. Good stun. And this is the end of you.
A victory.
Bolster,
Perhaps
bolster,
a
yep.
turning point.
Okay, let's try and not do what you just did, but it worked out, so whatever. I'm surprised dodging near fatal attacks doesn't lower stress. Yeah, there's a lot of surprises to be had in this game. Okay, here's some room combat. Swine Tar is super scary. Let's bolster. Let's try to kill you, because you're easier to deal with. Unfortunately. And we'll double bolster, except on Foster. Now Foster's gonna get hit with like a stupid boar rush. We can pray onto Smeg. Smeg's dodged it like a boss. What's good, Blackwing? Long time no see, man. Ooh, that hurt. Okay, good crit.
Strike.
Very nice crit. Pistol shot for
The
a
bigger
kill.
the beast,
Another crit.
the greater the glory.
A lot of stress relief all around. Bolster here. Buff up our dodge chance. That doesn't exist. Try for the stun. Not gonna get it. Crushing backhand. Foster's the only one who gets hit. Because Foster. Open vein. Throw dagger. Bolster. Rampart. I really want to stun him. Damn it. Crushing backhand. We're all hyped for the launch tomorrow, Black. And now he's gonna bum everybody out with some stress. Thrown dagger. Open vein. Rampart will stun never, because it's like a 19% chance. Whatever. Yeah, crit.
Quakes.
That's unique. Keep bolstering. So I'm guessing the purpose of the Grave and Highwayman over someone like a Houndmaster could bring some stress relief is the huge crit chance on their attacks, and you stacking with the Dark Run. Essentially Asmodeus. It's already the 9th. Where is my launch? It's supposed to be the 19th, Sapevich. But yeah, Asmodeus. That was kind of the idea. Though the original plan was to make this a damage dealer, but it didn't work out that way. I got really unfortunate stress at the beginning of the dungeon. And you're gonna move forward. But he's gonna die to the bleed anyway, so I'm gonna go for the Rampart. And just because. Now it stuns.
Their cursed champion
Perfect.
falls.
Okay, drop the torch, pick that up. We're gonna eat a big stack of food. It was the idea until Wing died and Foster cramping the run. Yep. Eat that food, you jerk. You two. You three. And unlocked box. Actually had some stuff. I see dual man-at-arms combo pulling through. Yeah, somehow. Where there's a will, there is someone crying at the fact that I'm not being punished for awful play. But dude, Black, I have not seen you around since you finished school, man. Hope you've been relaxing. How often can you eat 4 portions? Usually I think the rule of thumb is you can do it immediately after camping, which is one way. Other than that, you want to just walk for a couple rooms, and then usually you can eat food again. Hopefully that answers your question, Sape. Let's disarm this trap. Gotta move on. Started school a week ago. I demand punishment for foreplay. Oh man. Please die. Drums of Doom. Super stressful.
Dizzying blow to body and brain.
Hey. Let's bolster. I start tomorrow. Good luck, Akir. I just had finished with that week's work. Fair enough, Black. Damn, you're alive. Tough stuff. Good dodge. Vomit. Good dodge. Bolster again. Oh man. Rend. Dodge. Oh, I love it. I have my history class. How is history going for you, Akir? We're already a max bolster. Nope, we are not. Now we are. Let's pistol shot you, because you're stressing me out, bro. And bolster again, just to refresh the stacks. Actually, apparently it seems to go past the max, because we have 2. Zet's resolve is tested. Zet is abusive. Now it's a problem.
Madness. Sublimity of the intelligence.
Good dodge.
Oh, so it has been said.
We might get 4 afflictions here. I'm really worried about Foster's life. Like, really genuinely concerned. Good crit. Point in my college years where I have to logo a Twitter, a website with my own domain, and some other stuff. Good luck with that, Black. Oh man. Hey Destiny, what's your major again? Let's bolster. Oh yeah. Apparently when I got afflicted, it reduced my dodge on this character. Oh well. I'm not gonna worry about it, I guess. No kill. Empty rooms. I need to go to the empty rooms. Rend for the old gods. Foster's on the verge of a heart attack. This dodge, though. The dodge is really clutch. Let's pick your face. Let's pistol shot you.
A decisive pummeling.
And we'll crush for the kill. Oh, baby. Eat the food, please.
So too will resistance.
And I'll take the gold over the Onyx temporarily. We're gonna go with this. Please relieve stress. Stress relief. Ah. Okay. That's an empty room, but there's combat. If these 2 rooms are empty, we can actually finish the dungeon. As crazy as that sounds. No major as of yet, and cool. What are you thinking about, though, Destiny? And also, good luck with your graphic design projects, guys. I know you can do it. Ah, the stress, though. It's combat here. But it's hallway combat. Unless this is a shambler. Or a collector. I'm gonna shut my mouth.
Powerful blow.
Please, why not relieve that guy? Bolster. I think I'm getting a degree in computer science. Sounds pretty cool, man. You just had to say collector. I did have to say collector. I really did. Rip. Please stun! And now you've done it. Yay! I have, Revan. I have. Oh, please. Pick your face clean off. Open your veins. I love this team. Why won't you stress relief Foster, though? Poor, poor Foster. Okay, we can bolster here. I just have to rely on all the luck in the world. Holy RNGesus. Yep. Collect call. What are you gonna spawn? The Vestals, please? Alright. These guys I don't like. This guy I do. We're gonna pistol shot you. 26 crit. Alright. Selfie. Be my hero. You weren't my hero, but it was a nice try. I appreciate the thought. 0.05% chance of my butt. Oh man. Do we bolster? I think I want to stun one of you. Good crit. That's gonna help me survive a turn. I'm so close to dying. Good dodge. Oh, the stress though. Ooh, headstrong. Well guys, we had already said Shambler, so calling for the Collector was the right move. Thank you, Brave. Alright, pistol shot for the kill! Nope. Throwing dagger for the kill! Yes! Yes! We did it! Alright, we're gonna stun you this time. I'm just getting a bachelor's while doing internships, using my experience and knowledge to self-employ myself. Sounds really good here. Oh man, headhunt onto Selfie. 22 damage. What happened to all the buffs? Look at Selfie's dodge chance. We got hit there. Well, it was 88 a second ago. We're gonna pop this bandage. We're gonna throw a dagger into one of you. You were the one who was recently stunned, so I'm gonna go on you. As crazy as that is. You're dead. Thank you very much. Don't pass! Okay, good. Stun. And a crit. Both very important. Bolster. That's pretty cool, Destiny. You guys are all so close together. I'm jealous. Okay, throwing dagger. You love Arc, it's a wonderful school. Yes! Let's Defender onto Selfie. Actually, there was no reason to do that, because this person can't even attack. So that's why I'm going to do this. Video game programming is an interesting choice. Yep. Sinful Convention 2016? Maybe, maybe. Wicked Slice has the highest crit chance, and it missed. Ooh, that's stress. I'm 1,000 miles away from anyone. It's okay, Black. So Selfie. Ooh. Okay, I don't know why you did that. I bet California could kick Canada's ass. Oh, man. What a run that we've got going on right now. So we're gonna move you up. We're gonna eat some more food. And we're going to pray to RNGesus. New York, New York. It's all good, Black. Scouting? Please no combat. There's combat in the hallway. Okay. Hypothetically, guys, we can win the run. Hypothetically. We're gonna drink. No, we are not. Stop! Holy crap. Don't even say that, Revan. Why would you drink the holy water? No hypotheticals? Alright. Foster's about to get a heart attack. Okay. Foster needs, like, a crit. Like... At this point, I think it'd be smarter to leave than anything else. So here's my reasoning. As hype as it would be to finish this dungeon, we're gonna get stressed in the hallway, and every time we get stressed out in the hallway, we're gonna take damage, or we have a risk of Foster getting a heart attack. Foster's at 8 away from getting his heart attack, which is the problem. Yeah, they put you on death's door, but putting me on death's door means I lose 40 HP. Alright. Too much investment on Foster. Yeah. We could do something cheeky. No. Okay, wait. No, that would give him more stress. You really should leave. Yeah, I really should. Honestly, we made a killing. Like, I'd consider this run a success. I don't want to lose Foster like this.
A hand's breadth from becoming unwound.
Do not ruminate on this fleeting failure.
That's why I said we should leave.
Will come.
We didn't even get to the combat before he got that heart attack. Oh man, that was funny. Yeah, heart attack from staying still too long. Good call on leaving. Thank you, Beyond. Dude, that was beautiful. I had to move. I really had to move. Oh man, I don't even care about the negative quirks right now. That was too funny. That was hilarious. 15k, not bad. Definitely true.
Let me share with you the terrible wonders I have come to know.
Dude. Guys. I'm dead. That was one of the, like, the funniest moments I've had in this game. Oh, that was great. That was really great. Pleasures of Flesh. Here we go. Foster does not have the ability to get Pleasures of Flesh. Tag me in, coach. Alright. Compulsive's pretty bad, yeah. We'll go to the Penance Hall instead. It's like Pleasures of Flesh, but more Whipping of Flesh. And for some people, Whipping of Flesh is Pleasure of Flesh. Selfie's going for Pleasure of Flesh, though. So Smeg, so Zet, and we are broke again. Just like that, guys. I noticed you tried out FTL. Yes, I did, Black. I was tempted to play FTL instead of Darkest Dungeon today, because I'm going to be streaming so much tomorrow. But I'm enjoying this whole little experimentation period we've got going on right now, because I can just mess around with this save file, considering I'm going to be starting fresh tomorrow. And it's been really fun. Like, this is some of the most enjoyment I've gotten out of the game. It's just me messing up really badly in these champion runs, doing a dark run. Oh man, seems like I'm always pretty broke these days. It is just disease that crushed all of the higher level bank accounts. Maybe Asmodeus. It's much easier to spend money than it is to make the money. Like at most you can make like 50k a run, maybe 40k. You should use a Jester for stress relief, maybe Raven. My Jester right now is level 4 though. Which means we could do a veteran mission. Veteran mission would actually go really easily compared to what we've been doing. So let's do a long veteran mission. And we'll take McCool. and have a healer. Healers are overrated, Reven. Don't even worry about it, man. Always, yep. Let's take Nufkin. Actually, no. We could split up the A team, or this group right here. They don't have to be together always, forever and together. You gotta spend money to make money. You know it's Chihuahua. Oh man, that Illuminati though. Alright, let's just do this. We'll take that. We'll just take this team. Is what I'm trying to say. So let's go to you. It's not Revan, it's Raven. Alright, Raven. I will call you Raven. She was my favorite Teen Titan. If that means anything. Negative quirks were always around, though. Something changed. That means people will have 150k all the time. Suddenly they hang out around 15k now. Yeah. Disease adds on to losing out on money. The fact that they added the chance of diseases showing up at the end of dungeons as well. The fact that they added more curios to deal with. And also locking in positive quirks costs a lot of money. Poor Raven. Yep. And for these two, we'll match them out in the same outfit. I know. I'm sorry, man. What's up, Akir? He said my name. Revan. Was I saying Raven instead of Revan? I thought I said Revan. I thought I was saying Revan, but if I was saying Raven, I apologize. I totally just unequipped everything. The fluster, though. Oh, okay, my bad. Revan. I'll pronounce it more adequately. For sure. True, locking in and removing locked is hella pricey. Yep. The fact that they have these like deep-rooted locked negatives that cost way more to remove is big pain. Big pain. Also, I think the cost of stress relief went up a little bit. Yeah, we were gonna go with Junior's head. It's okay, we still love you. Thank you, Akir. Let's pop this in here, and we'll pop this back on, and we are good to go. So, you have Precise Striker, and you have On Guard. Okay. And we'll head to the ruins. So we'll take our food. This time we will get money, guys, I swear. One of these days, we are bound to make some cash. I'm bringing keys. Just so we have a better chance at it. And I don't want to take anti-venom. Take some more bandages, because we have an occultist. And one of those and one of those. Alright. And some of these. Okay, now we can go. Faded on a leper is like 7,500. Yep. Locking in any positive quirk is usually about 7k. I collect keys IRL, also sand. That's pretty cool.
Now, foreign.
Do you have any clef keys? Those guys are awesome. You pronounced my name correctly after saying Raven. Revan. I'm not sure how to pronounce the punctuation over the A there. So, is it Revan or Revan? Either way, I apologize.
Darkness closes in, haunting the hearts of men.
Let's go down. Okay, you can pop a medicinal herb in you. not too much, but it was worth it. Ow.
Mind that
I saw
such
some, I
missteps
wanted
are
an
the
antique
exception.
sword, I wanted it so bad. That sucks. The second. So, Revan. Gotcha. Blanket fire. Couple dodges. We're going to vulnerability hex you, because the other guy already attacked. An A amulet is pronounced AE from my experience, at least in German. Anybody know what the chance of fated proccing is? No idea though, Asmodeus. I assume it has to be better than the 5% bonus accuracy quirk. So, yeah, that's my guess. Holy Lance there. Little bit of damage. Slice and dice, good dodge. And a not so good dodge. And no kill there. And we could Abyssal Artillery here. It's not gonna kill. I can assure you it won't kill.
Their formation
It
is
killed.
broken.
I'm a liar.
Maintain
I was just kidding. Okay, let's pop a bandage here. Smite you. And your little friend too. Let's just suppressing fire. That didn't kill. Are you serious? Rain of Whips. I feel like suppressing fire really isn't worth using, but I'm just experimenting with it.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Let's weld through construction. 4-2 and bleed. Nope. Smite. Yeah. Pretty good way to look at it, Destiny. Ow. That's really cool, Akir. I used to have a keychain with some sand that I picked up from Fiji when I was visiting there once. Unfortunately, I think my brother lost it. Suppressing fire is the second worst skill in the game behind solo. Yeah, it seems like it's spam, but what can you do? Don't need any of that crap. Hey Smarty, what's good, man? Welcome back. That's awesome. Yep. I don't know why I have gotta move on. Stuck in my head. Rip solo, yeah. I don't think anyone uses solo. Jester's gotta have accompaniment, you know? Going in solo is just not their thing. We still only have like 40% trap chance across the board. What's in the book? My light gone. Alright, so 40% chance that Jay is a boss. Oh man. Like, that's the worst part about this party, is no one can deal with traps. Scouting. I'm using a Jester with my dark team. Jesters in a dark team is super good. Savish. Savish? Savich? I don't know. But I'll just call you Sape. But seeing your double man arms looks just better at buffing. Yeah, that was pretty experimental.
Even
the beach is so amazing. Yes, it is. Beyond.
Passage.
Solo giving an accuracy penalty, though, could in theory help stack dodge party. You'd think so, Asmodeus, but every single time I've ever used suppressing fire, it has never helped. Like, I'll still get crit, I'll still get hit, just doesn't work. It's better to buff your dodge chance than it is to lower the enemy's accuracy. Pismo is pretty, though. Yep. Oh, that's sad, Akir. But you are a mermaid at heart, so don't worry about it. I used to like the beach as a kid, but Pismo has nothing to do. Ah, well. Do we have, like, stress fasters? You don't. You don't. For some reason, I feel like we weren't losing as much food as we should have. Fair enough, Destiny. People can get enjoyment out of all kinds of things. Don't judge yourself too critically. Santa Cruz is pretty cool. You guys in America are pretty lucky that flying around America is relatively cheap. Also, you can technically live anywhere within the borders. I mean, don't get me wrong, Canada's really beautiful for certain parts of nature, but yeah, kinda jealous. Asmodeus, thank you for the follow, man. I really appreciate it. I hope you are enjoying the stream, man. And thank you for all the questions and commentary in the chat so far. Rend, hurt like hell. I know the other beaches have better things to do, but, yeah, when you're driving the car, it's not up to me. Very true, Destiny, very true. Sometimes you just gotta go where you're taken. I would like to live in Salt Lake City. Yeah, holy bleed. Let's smite you. Who flies to the beach when you can live in Cali? Very, very true. And also, I'm pretty sure people would buy a yacht to cross a river. What's good, Jenny? Welcome back. Glad to see you again. Blind Fire 50/50. Oh yeah. No corpse clear today, guys. Let's just pop another heal. Blind Fire. Corpse clear. Axe Blade. That crit though.
Blow to body and brain.
Just gotta smite him down. Show him who's boss. Lot of useless
These nightmarish creatures
mine shovels. That was a misclick and a half. So rich people that wanted to be at their destination yesterday, pretty much. So I just threw away my shovels, guys. Rip me. We used 2 shovels though, so that helps. Kind of, in theory. Sometimes, man. I guess it wouldn't be a run with me without something going wrong. In every run. Bam. Do you use certain compositions for certain dungeon, or is it just whatever quest you like to do? I think the idea of using certain compositions for certain dungeons is a very good one to have, Sape. But considering the fact that this has been an early access so far, I've just been experimenting with party comps. Trying to find out things that I like, testing the boundaries. I think it's really easy to get, like, cemented into a certain playstyle once you know it works. But I think part of the fun of Darkest Dungeon is to challenge yourself, because the game is already very difficult, and luck can definitely not go your way. But if you play it too safely, I think you'll tire yourself out faster. That's the long and short of it. I think it's a very good idea, but personally I do not do that. Hope you don't mind the super long explanation. Let me just move you back into place. And let me mourn for all the shovels that were lost in the great misclick of 2016. We do have our camp still, so I should camp here, because we can't camp in the starting room.
Gathered close in tenuous firelight and uneasy companionship.
And then we will restring our crossbow. We'll give everybody speed. And I would like to do this, but taking the stress up is not good. So instead we will reduce everybody's stress damage. And I would like to actually do Pep Talk onto Beyond as well. You should do whatever party you like, but there are some more effective than others. Myself, I troll the hell out of every dungeon, and I just lost 2 dudes, and just because insanely bad luck. So just have fun with the game. Exactly, Smarty. I think it's very easy to just find a team comp that makes logical sense, but when are you ever gonna see that double man-at-arms nonsense again, right? Yeah, let's go reduce the stress damage on him as much as possible.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted.
So because
purpose is
we
made
don't see
clear.
anything in this hallway, I'm just gonna keep the lights on, just so we don't take as much stress damage. I miss LA and Six Flags. Oh man, I've never been to Six Flags, but Six Flags has an amazing song. Six Flags is definitely great. Now we can shut the lights off. Oh, we got scouting. Yeah, we can still shut the lights
And
off.
now, the darkness holds dominion. Black as death. Okay. Didn't expect to see you here, Mr. Shambler. I didn't expect you to dodge that either. This stun's not gonna work. We're just gonna smite. Yes, the old guy dancing on the bus. We're just gonna blind fire here, because we can get the speed bonus, which is very important to me. This is gonna suck. Rip run, yeah. Clapper Claw. 3 days till Akira's D&D stream, yep. Oh boy. This run. I'm gonna hit you. Didn't work. I'd like to move you back, but instead I'm going to attack the thing in front of me. Good. You, sir, are gonna smite this. Thank you. And you, sir, cannot Holy Lance because I'm an idiot. Get that Shambler. I'll do my best to cure. No promises. Clapper Claw, coming my way. Kinda hurts my feelings above all else. I would really like a bandage, so I'll pop one. Let's try to kill you. Thank you for the crit, Malor. Hello, Jay. Welcome back, man. Glad to see you again. We'll Vulnerability Hex you finally. Good stuff. Now we're going to double Zealous here. That should get the kill on this little jerk. Good stuff. All this bleed is stacking up really hard. Those crits also suck. Now we're blighted. Use Nipple Star attack. Wait, today is the release, right? The release is in a couple hours. What's good, Immortal? Welcome back, man. Glad to see you again. Ooh, boy. Okay, we're gonna snipe you. Good stuff. We need some damage somewhere. We're gonna probably do the double Zealous again. Ooh, boy. Heal yourself, please. Thank you. Did he say an hour? I said a couple hours. Safe. Are you kidding me? Ooh, that's not good. And more blights. You're taking 9 damage. Oh no.
Injury and despondence. Set the
I like that
stage
too,
for
Crusader
heroism.
spam. I would too if
Or
this
cowardice.
nonsense didn't just happen. Let's weld you. Well, I meant the devs. Oh. I don't think they have. Now we can Zealous. I don't know where my southern drawl came from all of a sudden with that one comment. Okay. Snipe 422. Today is not a good day for Darkest Dungeon. No, it is not, Selfie. I'm getting totally wrecked by it. We could Holy Lance you. Just get some damage going. Okay, we're gonna Weld Reconstruct you. Nice. Not so nice. Clapper Claw onto J. Oh boy. Clapper Claw onto Beyond. Not good. Okay, Jay, you are going to Holy Lance this big bully, who is no longer marked. Synaptic is going to Holy Lance the bully. And then, instead of getting a kill with Malor, he's gonna blight half my team and make me very sad. And not die to that either. Clapper Claw onto Jay. Jay's resolve is tested. He is irrational. That is the worst thing that can happen there.
Reeling.
Clapper Claw onto Synaptic.
Taken over the edge into madness.
Beyond's on Death's Door. He's got Blight for a long time. Yon's resolve is courageous. That's big.
A moment of valor.
Okay.
Shines
Let's
against the
heal you off Death's Door. Temporarily. Sadly. We're gonna just smite one of you. And this will be the kill for the Shambler. Why do you do this to me, guys? Irrational is the worst one, yes. Because he does stuff like that.
And now the
which
true
makes
test.
no damn sense.
Hold fast.
Alright, suppressing fire, I'm not even gonna risk the chance that it rolls a 1. What even was that? Clapper Claw onto the only unit who wasn't on Death's Door, making him on Death's Door. Now we watch as everyone I know and love dies around me.
More
like so.
dust, more ashes.
And
more
like that.
Disappointment.
And then Malor's resolve is tested, and she is shellfish. So close. Hey, someone lived. And then marked himself. Cool guy. I'm not gonna run now, because then I lost a bunch of stuff for no reason. Instead, we're gonna just risk it. Yeah, RNGesus. Not a cool guy. Okay, we're gonna stun you. Thank you. Malor's gonna die. Okay. Blind fire, we got to. Ye gods. Ye gads. Yep. Clapper Claw onto Malor. Malor's dead.
Soaks the soil.
This guy's dead.
The evil therein.
Holy wipe, guys.
Ignorance of your enemy and of yourself will invariably lead to defeat.
Happy release tomorrow. Dude, that was really bad luck. Man, I don't even know. Wipe. Wahaha. Yeah. I think we should stop.
In time,
Maybe.
you will know the tragic extent of
All
my
of that
failings.
was last 2 hits doing nothing and leaving the boss at 1 HP. Yeah, that's just how it goes, guys. I mean, rip map. So let me just count all the trinkets that we lost. We lost 2 moon rings. We lost 2 moon cloaks. We lost the Ancestors map. We lost Junia's head. We lost the Arbalest bandanas. Both the very rare and the rare one. So, yeah. That blows. Yeah. I don't know. I can't really say more than that, because that was just really, really unfortunate. Rip, 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 rip. Yeah. Oh well. I got in. What happened? Shamblers happened, McCool. Everyone died, yeah. Team wipe, yep. Team wipe, indeed. Also, now we have no money. Everything went to pieces. I think the game's telling me that I should not play anymore. What dungeon was that? Q Linkist Dist. I believe I was in the Warrens. Yeah, because it left me off in the Warrens. That was a veteran mission. High level guys? Nah. Level 3 dudes. What dungeon? It was the Warrens. Ooh. Shambler's just a random encounter in the dark, though. Recruit scrubs and do trinkless runs with no supplies. I could. They were level 3, not level 4. FTL. Yeah, we could play FTL. I guess it's fortuitous. So the thing is, guys, I have an eye doctor's appointment tomorrow, so I want to end the stream a little bit early, but considering 2 people want me to play FTL really badly, we can play FTL for like an hour, and then I'll go to bed. You really want me to play FTL? Alright, FTL it is. But let me thank Sape for the follow, really appreciate it, man. I hope you are enjoying all of my dastardly luck today. But welcome, man. We'll play DD later, no problem.